Well, Hurricane Melissa continues to set records as it sweeps towards Cuba after wreaking havoc in Jamaica. It is the world's most powerful storm this year and the worst to hit the Caribbean islands since records were first kept 170 years ago. Water 2 degrees warmer than average became Hurricane Melissa's rocket fuel as the Category 5 storm moved slowly up the western half of Jamaica, bringing unprecedented 295-kilometre-an-hour winds. Adam Hollingworth reports.
Hurricane Melissa is being assessed as one of the most powerful storms ever to form in the Atlantic basin. A harrowing 24 hours is playing out in front of and around millions of sheltering Jamaicans. The images show the incredible power of nature and its ability to shred any man-made structure. That was corrugated iron, but those hunkering down inside were terrifyingly aware that even this concrete might topple at any moment.
I'm here because I'm not afraid of the storm, because Jesus is my refuge and my strength.
The official advice was to stay in shelters until the danger passed.
Jamaica, this is not the time to be brave. I've been saying for 1 week, don't bet against Melissa. It is a bet we can't win.
I'm trusting in God to keep us safe. We have done all that we can. Don't panic. Don't be anxious. We're going to get through this.
No New Zealanders are reported to be in Jamaica, but there are many tourists. These British holidaymakers barricaded themselves in their hotel room.
We've got one of the mattresses up against the window, the balcony doors, curtains closed, furniture up against the mattress. We've made little sofas in the bathroom. We've got water in there. We've got food supplies.
These extraordinary pictures were captured from US reconnaissance aircraft. Their pilots had dared to fly up to the wall of the angry eye of Melissa. From then on, Melissa's intensity only gathered as it hoovered up the unseasonably hot waters of the Caribbean.
It gets to draw all that energy out of the extremely warm ocean. We say that hurricanes are getting wetter. Well, Melissa is a prime example of that. These storms are getting more intense. Well, here you have a Category 5 event. These storm surges are getting higher. It's everything that Melissa is showing is in the line of what we know of what climate change is doing with hurricanes.
Power surges heralded the arrival of the outer bands of the hurricane. Making landfall in the southwest, Melissa inched lethally northwards.
The capital city was spared the catastrophic and extensive damage that unfortunately has unfolded and continues to unfold in the western parts of this country. We drove through this area. We saw some electrical poles that were tilted, billboards that were knocked over, minor street flooding.
But in some parts, roads became rivers and rivers turned into lakes.
Jesus have mercy, God. Look on the road.
It will take many days to assess the extent of the damage, especially in remote communities. But the early indications suggest the storm has damaged infrastructure and agriculture. This hospital too looks ill-prepared as it struggles to stay operational, but it's feared many more casualties will arrive as Jamaica begins to count the cost.